All right, so are we going? That's the real question. Um, I've got to do this every time, by the way. I don't want to just like exist and not be streaming. That would be very cool. There we go. Yeah, I am streaming. All right. Let me grab this. Just gotta put this in the vid announcements thing. Boom. All right. On to streaming time. So a bit's changed, not too much. Uh, let me get into what's changed, then I'll go over the stream goals, and then we can get into actually doing stuff. So, first of all, I'm gonna quickly pull this up on my other monitor, so I'm not gonna show like some other random stuff. I started creating the design for a different kind of cannon, so I'm kind of like piercer design. I'm not the biggest fan of these two, although it's annoying to select. There we go. So I'm creating this like piercer design. That's fucked looking. That should not be going in front of the cannon. Anyway, these designs are currently heavily work in progress. I mean, as you can tell, this is not the best in terms of quality. I am gonna do more. I've just got to. I'm just touching that up a bit, making like removing some of the errors from before. So this thing is my work in progress cannon design for the next one. You can see the original. This is the current cannon design. So you can definitely see the inspiration. It's also definitely work in progress. This is just like a temporary design. I'm gonna touch it up later. I was just making this in my free time a lot because I was bored. And I also still have the rubble thing. I haven't done anything with that yet. Now in the game, okay, okay, my B. Okay, so in the game, the deck builder looks basically the same. I've changed the spacing and the scrolling, so now it's much cleaner. The scroll bar is no longer a big white bar. It like looks nicer. You can't. I'm trying to drag it left and right. It won't let me. I fixed that. You can still drag, but you can't drag left and right, which is good enough for now. Um, then if I go to the actual game itself, the big thing I did was doing this hover effect on the cards, and when you click them, it actually disables the other ones. It shows the one that you're on. You can click it again, but it won't do anything. And then, if I click over here, I am clicking right now, nothing's happening. It only does it sit there. And that's partly to fix a bug and partly not. It's just because it's neat. I could actually reduce the amount of leniency that it has from 1 to 0.5. I was thinking about this earlier. Don't mind me and my crazy fucking ramblings. Update, update, update. 0.5F. This should, this shouldn't break, maybe. Although, it should be less than or equal to. Anyway, don't mind my ramblings. Basically, I created this, like, hover effect for the cards, which I'll get into why it's not currently in its best form, and I know how to make it better. I just want to quickly check to see if this change works. So if I get right on the edge, okay, it doesn't. Wait, what? So, maybe it does. I don't actually know what's going on there. I'm gonna say a cool 0.6 because 0.5 just wasn't cutting it. Anyway, whatever. That hover thing and that click thing, they don't matter too much. The reason I say it's not in its best form currently and why I need to work on it is because if I go over to this, because you'll notice how it basically this activates whenever I hover on a card, right? So you notice how the card goes upwards as well? Well, if you put your mouse below it, it starts not having the best of time. I think that's a fair statement. Me when streaming. So yeah, this is not this is not ideal. I've thought of kind of a hacky solution, which is to extend the hitbox downwards to go off screen, so it'll just always be there. The reason that's kind of a hacky solution is because it's not great. It doesn't actually technically fix this problem. It just makes it so you're never able to put your mouse where it would be a problem. So I guess it kind of fixes it, but it's kind of dumb. Anyway, let's get into the stream goals, because I think that's probably something I should do pretty soon. So this is the first time I've done like sub goals here, but who cares? So deck builder continued. This is, well, I think pretty self-explanatory if you saw the last one, or if you saw the deck builder, which I briefly demoed there. I need to finish making it. Using like the hovering function. I'll get into that in a second. I made my own custom, not in here. I made my own custom hover, like, if it's inside a rect, because Unity, for some reason, is very cringe and was being very secretive about if it has one or not. So that's the best solution I could find, was just make my own. So I made my own. Anyway, what I need to do is basically continue making this with checking the deck validity and letting the players know if their deck is valid or not, and also add the ability to add and remove decks, so you're not just limited to the 3 slots that you currently have, and other shit. The other one I have is player versus AI win-lose states, which is not capitalized correctly, but I don't care. Player versus... that's basically... the end screen just says L died on it, and nothing happens. And then I'm still, of course, have the currency reward thing, whatever. That is just been a long-standing goal, and I'm not sure if I'm actually gonna do that. I think that could be very easily implemented with the player versus AI win-lose states thing, so that's why I kept it in for this one, because I think it ties in with that, but whatever. Also, Unity. That just happens to be the name of the song I was listening to before, but very coincidental in the grand scheme of things. That's an ad. Also not the song I wanted. I'm gonna probably get some random music going, like, actually, this has lyrics. Do I care if it has lyrics? A bit. Phil Gonzo, maybe? I'll go with this one for now. So, this bit has changed here. I didn't check those in because that was just some real recent changes. Anyway, first thing I want to do is add a check X thing for the validity, if the deck is valid or not. And the way I'm thinking of doing this is having a little thingy. Where's deck builder? Invalid. Right? This tells you if your deck is valid. Actually, I should probably call it, like, illegal. Does this change? Actually, I cannot do this. Right, so then if I put this here and make it, like, red or something, you're like, oh shit, illegal deck. Currently, that does, really bad. Can I abuse these colors for that? Maybe. Not a good plan. So, is it worth making its own custom script, or should I just do it in a gamer? I think I'm just gonna do it in gamer, because honestly, I don't give a shit. So where's invalid? Invalid. That's Misgrefs 31, my favorite. Also, Sungwon Cho, Seung-woon, my favorite guy. People are just sending gifts of that. So we have things. I can remember what I was doing. I didn't get sidetracked. I'm currently not in the best mind space right now. I have PSATs tomorrow. I probably shouldn't be streaming right now, to be honest. But I don't really care. I'm just like, I wanna do this, so that's what I'm doing. I've got to create a reference to this, specifically the Text Mesh Pro component part, so I can create a private text mesh pro UGUI, homie. And then when you go to deck builder, my favorite function, I can say homie equals misrefs 31 dot get component, no, get component, and this is just grabbing the Text Mesh Pro component, part of that. Also, wherever colors is, I need to make a duplicate of that. Where are you? That's checks. That's turf. Am I going nuts? Yeah, colors. I just need to make another one of these for the random reference here, so I can say homie colors. That'll be apparent why in a second. So if I can go to the fixed update. No, wait, I don't need to do this in fixed update. I did this in update. Wherever the fuck is the thing that I made to update the deck builder. Reload deck thing. This. I can do it in here. Here's the great part. So I can say var deck equals new deck. So this is creating a deck, and then I can say deck.load deck. So this is loading in something, and specifically it's going to be the loaded decks, this one. It's going to load in the deck. Why like string E, oh, will reset cards. True, it doesn't fucking matter what it does. If I'm remembering correctly, reset cards doesn't actually really do a whole lot. Reset remaining cards, yeah, it doesn't. Anyway, back here. I love ads. Actually, stop posting about Baller. I'm just seeing it. I'm on TikTok, send me Baller. We're just Baller. My girlfriend. He got no girlfriend. Hey babe, when the baller is baller. That was entirely unnecessary, but also entirely necessary. So if it's a valid deck, then I can say homie.text is legal deck. Homie.color equals homie colors 0. And then I can control C else V, but instead of legal it says illegal, and it's the other one. Well, this will tell you if your deck is valid or not. This won't tell you is why. Also, it's gonna crash unless I make the colors. So where is that? Homie colors. Red at this. These are extremely bright colors. I don't care. Graphics design is my passion. Legal. This is not a legal deck. I would like you to know, game. I don't think these are legal decks by any stretch of the by any use of the term. Like, for instance, it has less than the amount of cards. Should I? I'm confused here. How is that considered a valid deck? It's not. Maybe I'm saucing. Okay, I did mess up the colors. No, wait. I'm smart. It was an illegal deck. I just fucked up the colors. I'm so good at my job. I'm getting paid for this. This is actually an illegal deck. So you gotta add some more. Oh wait, it can't be more than 50% of those. So I can add some cannons. How many is... How is this not a legal deck? I'm forgetting my own fucking rules. What I can quickly do is throw together like a one of these bad boys. Also, I hope the music's fine. I don't honestly know how it is. I actually need to pull out the fucking chat. I forgot to do that. Alright, we're good. Not missing a whole lot. Yeah. So, where am I going with this? Well, I was just thinking I could create a thing here to quickly display what it is. And I can just say, that's just the complete wrong thing. That's card display. Why am I in card display? Gamer. I mean, this should be the same value either way. So it's telling me it's constantly illegal, and it's not liking me for that. But what I can do is I can do miscrefs 32.getComponent text. Is this shit? Yeah. Text mesh pro. I'm not keeping this code here, by the way. I'm redoing this. This is just so I can actually see why my own deck is invalid, or why the game thinks it's invalid. Dot text equals, I'm just gonna say HH. So string HH equals this, and then I'm gonna say for each var e in deck dot errors HH plus equals e plus this, which is going to be BR. All right. So that should do a rundown of every reason why it thinks the deck is invalid. Which actually, now that I think of it, I never actually fucking tested if any of that code for checking the deck validity actually worked. So that'll be interesting. That's not good. I forgot to set the fucking reference to it. No, I didn't. I just set it to the same thing. Well, that works too. Alright, so if I set it to the correct thing this time. Deck builder. No attack activation cards. Oh, really? I know where this is coming from, I think. So if I check the deck creator, why did none of these create a deck? I just wanted to control click this. So if I had to guess, when you create a card, cause at equals true can cause attacks. So it does have the value cause at. So what it's missing is this one. Amount 3 equals sex3 dot count. Hey, found the issue, boss. Found another issue, boss. Forgot to change those. That would help. No wonder it was invalid. You see, this is why you test your shit. Instead, I just coded that thing blindly before. Now, yeah, illegal deck. Illegal deck. This one is not. This one has deck size is less than 15. Can I actually do the error where it's greater than 75? This will take a second. Deck size is greater than 75. That's so many fucking cards. I might reduce the amount of the card max, because 75 is kind of a nutty amount. Look at this shit. I don't know. Ever the case, though, the thing is less than 5 unique cards. That's fixed. Deck size less than 15. It's a legal deck, guys. This is this is a shitty ass legal deck, but it's a legal deck. Back to illegality. I don't know if that's a phrase, but I'm coining it. So it's checking correctly for your vital signs. What I want to do, real RQ, is create a pop-up display to, when you hover over this, basically say, hold up, your shit's invalid. Here is why. And it's going to give like a 5-paragraph essay. So I'm gonna create a UI image, not in the fucking child of this. Make this a child of it though. Which you'll see why in a second. That way I can make this big. I don't know where I'd put it. Seems legit. It like genuinely doesn't matter what I fucking do with this, so. Oh wait, I should also do where is Miss Graphs 32? This one should just deck is valid. Deck is valid, guys. You gotta understand. Deck is valid. Dick, that's valid. Deck, that's invalid. So you got this box here. I'm gonna do the very classic me move of using cut octo and then making the size cool. It's a very cheap way of making things look less shitty. I mean, they still look shitty, but they look less shitty, you know? They look ever so slightly less shitty if I add the corners to that. I don't know what color text I should use. I'm just gonna use white for now. That's kind of a bad combination, but I just need to get it to work. So I think that's more important. Also, I'm changing the width to be like this. All right. Wrap, I think it should do. Wrapping enabled overflow. I actually don't know what masking does. Does that just basically say fuck you if it goes over? Well, that's not good. Masking, ellipsis. That's kind of funny, actually. I like that. If it goes over, it's just like, dot, dot, dot. No more information for you. Alright. So, we've got this text box. This not suspicious text box. I also am going to do a reference box. Why? Yes. Give me a second. So, here is where fixed update as my homie comes in. So we're going to say if game state, where's the game state equal? So I'm going to create a new thing. If game state. What are you not liking? What did I just do? I didn't import anything. Give me back. If game state is main menu. If I know this is I could do an and, but I want to put other stuff in here later. That's not part of this. So I can say if checks 6, which is the deck builder menu. So if you're in the deck builder menu, then I can say bool k equals false. Actually, I can say, get this, random functions instance check inside rect. Now, get ready for this one. I'm gonna need to grab a private rect transform. Saving private Ryan, rectum, transformation, rectum. I think that's just a good name, honestly, for the rect transform. So then, when I do to deck builder, I can say rectum, not rectum, the superior version, equals misgrefs 33.get component, and I get the rect transform. So that's just a reference to the fucking thing. I don't want to do that every frame, or every 50th of a second, I should say. That's technically more accurate. Fixed. Let me get back to here. So, I'm checking inside my rectum. With, I think the inputs is mouse position unscaled, and then camera, and default size, so I can keep it at 1. Wait. I did 33. I actually should do not 33. I should do 31. I'm smart. I'm smorat. Because you don't hover on the box, you hover on the fucking text. My brain. It just works. And when it works, you know? You feeling you touching my balls kind of thing, you getting all saucy up in there. So I've got my my thing. I've just completely lost focus there with that joke. That was so peak, it like threw me through a fucking loop. So deck loader, reload deck thing. I need to deck. You should actually be at 31. And then back up in fixed update. Bool k equals this, and then I should say misc refs 33. This is where it should go. Dot set active. Okay. So it'll be enabled and disabled based on that. And then also what I want to do is just quickly to main menu. Just main menu, I think it's called. Yeah, main menu. I am just going to say set active false. So you don't get like some weird things when you close and open it. Anyway. Now, unless I'm tripping, that should let you hover over the thing that says illegal deck. And then it should show why. Deck is valid. And then I make it illegal. Ooh. I make it illegal, and you're like, why the fuck is it illegal? And you're like, well, deck size is less than 15. Less than 5 unique cards in the deck. Well, what about hell? I love this fucking deck. It breaks every single rule. That's like you, and now that's how you know that's a good deck. This deck is probably one of the best of all time. And I'm very proud of it. I can probably scale up the text a bit. What's the longest error message that it was saying? I want to use that as a reference. I mean, they'll be longer. I just want to have like a point of reference for the scale. So, how much can I turn it up? Less than 5 unique cards in the deck. So if I grab that text, which is stored fucking somewhere here, this is currently the longest message, right? What I can do is there's a lot of dead space in here. I'm actually going to undo my previous change of not letting it touch and fuck the corners. And I'm going to then not do the scaling tool, but instead do the font size and just kind of bring it up a bit. Why? Well, now it's much more readable and there's a lot less wasted space. I didn't mean to go here. I need to make a back button on the play menu. Currently, I have to stop the game and then start it if I click play. Kind of my bad, but eh. So I've got this illegal deck here. Boom. That's cool. Next order of business. I think I'm gonna hold off on doing more on this for now. Next order of business, make something to let you create and remove decks. Maybe like a plus button and like a trash icon is what I'm thinking. That's what comes to mind, at least, when I'm thinking of this. I don't even know where I'd put them. Oh, I've also got to make a thing that lets you change the name of the fucking things. Okay. I just completely forgot about that and remembered that. Also, what I have to do is I go to deck builder. Selected deck actually needs to equal 1, and then I need to say shitfard, my favorite function of all time, and then I basically say wait, can I just recursively call shitfard? That's really shitty code. I kind of want it though. Hold on, let's check this. So I could say if selected deck equals 0 and check and game, or no, and yeah, checks 6. I think this works. What this should do is it should skip over the classic deck. Forgot to mention I'm here now. Good evening to you. Good evening to you, Mr. Source My Balls. So, what this should do is it should just... I mean, it should, one, not fuck up anything I've done previously. I should be able to select these 3 decks as normal. This should be all working. What I now should be able to do is go and select the individual things. So when I go to deck builder, yeah, it starts on fuckers. It should go to hell, and then it should go back to fuckers. Let's go. So it's no longer being shitty. Also, source, not sure if you saw this. I added a thing that lets you check if the deck is legal or not. Gotta love hell, which breaks every single rule that exists so far. I think it's single-handedly one of the best decks I've ever made. Anyway, what I've got to now do is essentially create a legal classic deck. So for the time being, I'm actually going to just say if false, why? Actually, I should create a dev mode. Where's my developer? I don't have a dev boolean. A bit before that is when I got the stream good work. Yeah. Public bool. That's not, you don't, I'm not Java. You don't spell out boolean. Public bool dev mode. And I just need this so that I can add a shortcut in here. So I can say actually wait, shit. That should be and not dev mode. Oh, there's no if. So unless I'm tripping, now what should be going on? Dev mode is going to be disabled. I should not be able to select the classic deck in the deck builder. This is correct. Now, if I go over to my deck builder, not deck builder itself, the fucking thingy bob, and I enable dev mode, then I should now be able to select classic. Now I can, from here, build up what is the classic deck, which in this game is this, because it's a very legal deck, I swear. But when I make it legal, when I make it like when I like add the remaining cards from Gadir 1, right? And I make this shit legal. I make weed legal in the United States. Oh wait, source. If you arrived before, oh hey, Mr. Rugby Jones. Source, if you arrived before, or just before I made the illegal deck thing, you wouldn't have seen the hovering thing. I'll show you that in a second, probably. Same with Mr. Rugby Jones. Who is waving a lot, actually. So I've lost my train of thought. Yeah, when I add the remaining cards from Gadir 1, you just wanted to wave. Nice. When I add the remaining cards from Gadir 1, I can actually finally make the full classic deck, and I can just then export this. The what? Gadir 1? The original game? I don't know. So if I go to the play game, and what? Wait. I've gotten real fucked up because I've dual wielding chat and this new experience for me. I was saying that when I can actually fucking make the classic deck, that'd be cool. But I was about to do something as well. Oh, I was gonna show you the card hovering, the hard covering. So now when you have your cards, they're kind of vibing. You can hover on them, and they look cool. Yeah, they with there's the card hovering thing. So now it actually like exists a bit, and then also when you click them, all the other ones go gray, and this one stays upwards. So now you can now you yes now you can yes. It's good. And to do that, Unity was being real shitty with me and was hiding some very secretive information. So I had to code my own hover function because Unity was not liking me. So I made my own, and there's some pretty shitty code in there. But there is that one that I talked about at the beginning of the stream, which I'll recap this just for people who are new to this, like source. There is currently a bug with it, which is you see how the card goes upwards. Basically, it's checking if you're hovering like a teeny, like if you're hovering at the card. So if it goes upwards, what happens when you go below the card? And I don't know how well the stream picks up this jittering, but it jitters around a lot. So what I've got to do is find a solution so it doesn't do that. My current way of thinking is I can just literally do a hacky solution of extending the hitbox down below when in play mode. And I think that's honestly what I'm gonna have to do. Which honestly I could actually get to work on right now. This probably won't take too long. So I grab this, I say I do say, sir, can I just use the other rect of this? Yeah, I see that. Me on my way to create a UI image solely for the rect transform and then getting rid of the fucking image. So if I just make this again, so this is a rect transform and all it does is exist, but then I go downwards. Now that alone won't do anything. That alone will actually do absolutely nothing because it's not connected to anything. No code is using it, but I can reference it over here. I create a public rect. No, that's not public. Public rect transform of the thingy. 1 second. Okay, I create a public rect transform of thing, and then on the wherever scrolling in and out, wherever I made the thing for hovering, which I believe is here, the check inside rect function. This, I'll just say. Instead of RT, we do G dot game state equals game question mark RT, and then this one actually uses thing. Boom. And now I've just gotta throw a reference to thing, which is the thing I just made. It's a thing. It's all coming back around, guys. The thing, it's a thing. So I think that should fix the problem, maybe. Ideally, this shouldn't cause any problems in the deck builder. It looks to be fine. And if I start a game, yeah. Now you cannot fuck the cards sideways by doing that. Also, just notice this. Because of how the cards kind of push away from it, it actually goes very slightly behind the skip turn button, which is annoying me to a great amount. I'm probably just going to reduce the amount that it gets pushed by a bit. From like 0.5, because it's currently at 0.5, the distance that it pushes it, so I can go equals 4. Okay, that's not a good, okay. Maybe from like 5 to like 3. That's very sickeronious. Erogenous zone. So I've got my very slick fix. And the cards, they push away from the thing, and they no longer go behind skip turn. That's coding, baby. That's coding. Yeah. I am actually very happy with the in-game UI. Like the UI for whatever you consider this, the game state, the actual playing of the game, I'm actually very happy with how this looks. I think it actually looks pretty nice. I think the cards are a bit basic, and I might redesign them so they're less generic. But besides that, I'm actually quite liking the feel. This just feels really smooth. I like just doing this. It just feels really smooth to do. You can't you can't really hover in between two of them. You're always hovering on one, so that was something I had to fix before, which is why there's kind of an area around the cards. Like if I put my mouse here and you can see I slowly inch towards it, I don't actually fully hover on the card to make it go up. That's the fix to this little gap here. It looked really bad if you could when you did this and it wasn't smooth like a transition. So that was the fix to that one. That was a different fix to a different problem. Anyway, I do really enjoy these. I have great amusement from fucking around with the cards. All right, so let's make the yeah. Well, the polished look is because I strive for only the best. As you know, I am a professional game developer. I get paid by the hour for all this work that I put in, you know? I bring in millions for this level of work. That's my level, that's my payment. I think I'm actually underpaid, to be honest. I need to quickly grab another fire thing and I win this. Boom, L died. So this is one of the other ones that I had. It was just the player AI win-lose state. I'll get to that in a bit. I think what I'm going to work on for right now is the ability to remove and add decks, because currently you cannot. There's just these two. Two now, no longer three. I removed the classic deck unless you're in developer mode. So the idea with that is there's always going to be, you can never be unable to select a deck because the classic deck will always be valid for whatever you're playing. So, only 2 mil an hour, pathetic. I know, bro. Like honestly, I think I should be paid closer to like 1 billion per like minute of work. I think that's more in the quality level. I think that's what we should be striving for. For now, I don't think I'm gonna worry about the UI of the buttons. I'm gonna make a trash can icon and maybe like a plus or some other fucking icon for those. But for now, it doesn't matter if it's just like a fucking circle I can click on or some shit. It just needs to work. That's the main stage of the game that I'm in right now. I need to make shit that fucking works. So I go to the UI, I go to this thing, and I'm gonna create a UI button with it. Where's it? But true. So I got the button. I want it to be like maybe 75, 75, just to be that's a bit big. Maybe like 50, 50. That's a 0. Yeah, this will be a fine size for my balls. So I can just quickly throw in like a basic octo or something. This is not a cut octo. Those are way cooler. All my homies love cut octo. This is just a normal octo. Very uncool, very not very chill. This is gonna be the green button. And the button, get this, is green. Wow. I didn't know I could do that. Make a green button. That's fucked. So I've got a green button. I'm actually gonna just fuck it, make it smaller. Actually, unfuck it, make it slightly bigger. You got this button here. What do I do? So I've got to go create, make two functions. Where's my card shitting? I don't want to put it up here. I want to put it down by the rest of the deck builder shit, which is down here somewhere. Public void create new deck. And this is going to loaded decks dot add new list string, and all it's going to contain, I'm really good at this. Anyway, go back to this. Gamer. Wait, actually, even better. Even better. we create one of these. I fucked it. I fucked it. It's actually this. No. Yes, I was right. I'm too good. So this is creating this is just adding a new thing, and then I'm just going to say selected deck equals loaded decks dot count -1. So it just puts you onto the new deck that you just created. And then the deck, delete deck, not like that. Delete deck is going to take select. Yes, yeah, I'm remembering how to do it. So loaded decks dot, I think I can just literally say dot remove at selected deck. I think that'll just fucking work. Dot remove at loaded decks. Forgot to do reload deck thing. That's important. Game. Oh my god, it's Jack2629. We got the whole fam. We got the whole party. All the gamers. Loaded decks. That says loaded deck. That should be selected deck. Unless I'm tripping, that should let me add and create new decks. What did I name them? I didn't give them a name. They're gonna be unnamed. Unnamed. So when I create a new deck, they should just be called unnamed, and they should contain nothing. And then I should be able to press the red button and get rid of them. Gay gamers. Agree. Agree. We are true gamers. Just reading the chat while I wait for Unity to actually fucking load. So, deck builder. Well, I may have skipped ahead a few steps in my mind, at least. I forgot to make the red button, and I pressed the button again by accident, and I also forgot to hook up the buttons that don't exist to do stuff. So I'm really in the mind space. I'm really in it to win it. If anything, these should be a child of wherever the fuck the text is. You. And then I can... And then you is this. I'm just gonna make them all 35. 35. Negative 35. Anyway. That one's red, that one's green. The classic dichotomy. I didn't show you my original message. Oh, did you DM me? Oh, you did actually. No, yeah, you did. That's a good message. That's a good message. I like that one. That's a good message. So, you naming variables feels weird. Oh, believe me, I have not named all of these variables correctly. Dick and balls, ass, RT, thing, butt. Where's more? I mean, I do use like actual variable names when it comes to some things. Other things I don't. Homie, rectum. That's my favorite. Homie and rectum. Those were added this stream. Come on, I do not name variables well. I do name things that are like vital to like continued development though, like the decks. I do need to name these well because I'm going to be using these a fuck ton. Anyway, back to what I was doing. The hook up the buttons. Waiting for erect. That's coming next. That's coming up next if I ever need to make a new rect. I need to hook up these buttons. So, gotta reference Gotta make the fucking thing first, and then I reference this, and this is the green one, so this is going to be gamer, add new deck. Okay, create new deck. Create new deck. And then this is the red one, the evil one, and then this is going to be the delete deck. And that should work now. Man, we've got some drama unfolding in the chat while I'm doing this shit. Unnamed. The deck now exists. I should be able to throw in some 3x1 walls. Actually, I can get rid of Hell, even though it was a good deck. I can actually get rid of Unnamed. Okay, never mind. That's Interesting. Reload deck. Deck selected deck. Aha! That's interesting. It's removing at selected deck, and then it's not bringing you. It's not setting the selected deck. That would make sense. So I've just got to say, actually, I can just use the other one. Even better, I can say shitfard. I can use the shitfard function, guys. This is how you get fucking progress. We use the absolute best function in all of existence, the shitfard function, which surprisingly I've been getting a lot of use out of. All right, so we got the deck builder. This time, Hell is back for more. It didn't save it before because it crashed. So I've got unnamed. I can add a bunch of 3x1 walls, and then if I delete Hell, bye bye. If I go to unnamed, bye-bye. If I go to fuckers, the game crashes. Why? You can't do that, guys. You're not allowed to get rid of everything. Oh shit, that's a Stack Overflow error. Don't cause a crash, don't cause a crash. It might need to restart Unity. Okay, we're good. Last time I caused a Stack Overflow error, Unity, I broke the entirety of Unity and it wouldn't let me do anything. So we're good. I'm just gonna check in my changes to be sure. Wait. Are you ready for coming tomorrow? Wait, Lamau, it might not send that message. That's a good conversation. Wait. That's tomorrow. Wait. Hold on. Are you talking about what I think you're talking about? Is that Oblivion Fall? Or are you just talking about something completely unrelated? Stack Overflow Bacon W. No, like when you said am I ready for coming tomorrow? Is that related to this at all? Because that seems oddly specific. Anyway. I probably could actually start playing music, but who needs music? You just get to see mantra on the bottom left. Get called out, eject. I'm talking about Slime BG Char. The fuck are you talking about? This is not... Richard and Mordecai is not a slime. He is my background character, my BG Char, if you will, and he is not a slime. So I feel incredibly offended. Me on my way to place a cannon, and then attack, and then a 2x1 wall, and then a 2x1 wall, and then a 3x1 wall, and then a 3x1 wall, and then a cannon, and then attack and attack. I've created the ultimate defense. What happens Wednesdays? Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. It's just you're just talking about in generic Wednesday terms. I've got a fucking PSAT tomorrow. That's gonna be fun. That's why at the beginning of the stream I said I probably shouldn't be streaming today. Think, Ox, think. Yeah. Well, I wasn't sure that he was referring to the thing that me and him do on Wednesdays, which is come together. We do a communal coming, you know. I got to make it so that you can't fucking delete the last profile and cause a Stack Overflow error, which I can do by taking this dude, disable color wearing you. So if I make it non-interactable. Oh, that's good, actually. Better be there for coming in the shadow. I literally am. I will be there. The fact that I have a PSAT does not change the fact that I will get out of school at the same time. Like, so, banana. Don't worry, I'm ready to fucking come. You gotta understand, I am ready to nut aggressively. You saying PSAT and not PSAT is off-putting for some reason. Yeah, I have called it PSHAT in the past. I alternate between calling it the PSAT, the PSAT, and the PSHAT. They're all kind of equivalent names in my book. I'm very tired right now, and I'm just gonna say whatever I want. In the meantime, I've got to reference this button. It's the only one that I need to reference. I don't need to reference the other one. I probably should, I mean, just to be safe. But at the same time, I don't need to at all, so why bother? Button 1, my favorite button. Brain fixed. Wait, first of all, let me go over to delete and make it so you can't spam click it. Or you can't spam click the remove button and get past the 0 limit. So I can just say if loaded dex.count is greater than 1, 2. No. Wait. Yes, that's right. I'm coding. I am coding, man. I do all the coding. Fixed update. So then I go over the fucking shitty balls farts. Shitty balls farts. That's my new catchphrase. Also, I've just realized. I wonder if the stream lags extremely heavily whenever I'm in the Unity editor because it's not capping the FPS. I hope it's not. I think that'd be really funny if it is. But I hope it's not. What was I gonna do? I have blanked my mind. Misgress. Oh, I need to fucking reference the button again. Yo, guys, who's ready for a private button? Also known as private button butt sex. Alright. I love butt sex. So I could say to deck builder butt sex equals misgrefs 34, I think. I think it's 34. Get component. Get component. Give me the fucking get component, not TechMesh Pro. It's a butt sex. It's gotta be a button. What else could it possibly fucking be? Clearly game. You got game, also known as Unity. Think. You gotta think. And then I say butt sex dot interactable equals loaded dex dot count. I should probably make this a fucking function, to be honest. Public bool y, yeah. Can delete deck, return, that says rectum, close enough. Ret run, return this, and put that here. And then go to the other one, and do the same thing. Where are you? Where? I will sniff it out with my butt, if I must. No? Here. There we go. That's just abstracting it, so if I ever need to change the delete requirement, like if I ever want to change that, now I don't have to go to both. I can just go to the one thing, and it'll change for everything in the future as well. Anyway, so I've got this button. My butt run, butt sex. Okay, it saved those. Index was out of range. So, guess what time it is? It's Milo's favorite time of time to go open regex. That's not the fucking, I mean the registry editor. Who loves the registry editor? Me, I do. Where the fuck is it? Am I being blind? Why can't I find it? I think it is just a case of me being blind because this is Unity editor shit. Gadir 2. Here it is. Yeah, I was just fucking blind. So this is just a matter of me taking all of the things that begin with SND, also OXT. OXT, actually, I don't know why that's still there, and GAD. Actually, sound, that's all sound stuff. I don't need to change those. GAD, I do need to get rid of. Get bye-bye. Ha ha ha. Anyway, back to default decks. I love needing to delete my own save data so that I can actually open the game, because last time I fucking broke it. Alright, so we're back in here with Helen Fuckers. If I delete this, I can no longer delete that one until I've created a new one, in which case I can now delete this, and now all I have is unnamed. So now you can create infinite decks. This one I'll put a cannon, this one I'll put like some attack cards, this one I'll put in like some walls, this one I'll put in some more, maybe a mix. I'm just throwing in random fucking cards in these ones. And now we're back around, and then I can get this one. And now we loop around. So now you can see that each one of these is its own deck. And guess what? I can do play game single player, and I can choose between the 500 unnamed decks. Do we have any other Kamaim to watch? There's Berserk. I've seen the episode 4 for that. It's still not good. It's still not good. In terms of other shows, I have a few lined up to watch that I mean to, or that I want to. Yeah. Sent a funny message. Let's roll. Which one do I get? I got the one that's all cannons. So I can just... This is literally the best game of all time. Okay, I do have to make it 1. I do have to make it 1. Where is 0.6? It makes it play better if I have 1. The game of all time. This is truly one of the games of all time. This is the classic deck. I'm just selecting the second card out of each one, so... L died? No. L-mans. I killed the enemy. They didn't even do anything. At some point, I've got to start reworking on the evaluation function. That's gonna be fucking fun. Oh, by the way, how many lines long is the main function now? Only 1.3 thousand. That's cool. That's chill. That's so fun. I am enjoying that a lot. Man, I've been going for an hour and 3 minutes. It's currently 39. I am probably gonna have to go soonish. I've got some stuff to do, and PSATs tomorrow, also known as PSATs, also known as PSHATs, also known as P my motherfucking balls. So I don't know how much more I'm gonna do. I can start work on creating the thing to determine the logic for determining the who actually won the game, which is, I mean, I can just be like bool play public bool player 1 equals false, because you don't win these. What checks when the health is less? Here. I can just do this. Player 1 equals health is less than equal to 0. Alright. So then it shits on my balls. Let's go. I actually don't know what this is doing. So yeah, it's fine. It's fine. This is just making it not try to do some redundant code checks. Slight optimization on that. It really didn't need to be optimized at all. Actually, I think that optimization does literally nothing. But it is funny looking. So I'm keeping it. Also, I really don't need to worry about optimization just yet. I mean, I'm running at a solid 600 FPS. So I think it's time to worry when it comes to FPS. Oh, all right. So I've got this is I mean this is a boolean that's determining stuff. Yep. It's doing that. It is determining stuff. So where does it say L died? I need to find this. I think it's in end screen. Let me get rid of deck builder for a second. I know it's been open like the entire stream, but welcome to L died, the peak of graphic design. So up here where it says L died, I'm going to, this doesn't, wrapping is disabled, so I can't just type infinitely in here. Correct. So I'm just going to grab this, reference these. This is a same old reference this, grab the Text Mesh Pro thing from it. Whatever. This ain't that interesting. What is that? 35. So I can say, oh, guess what? Time for a new private Text Mesh Pro UGUI. And then this one is actually homie. Actually, this is going to be Dolphin. A reference only the select few will get in reference to homie. So I am now homie and dolphined, according to this at least. So when I say to end, because that's the function that gets run, I can say dolphin equals misgrefs 35 dot get component the get component in children, get component not in children, because we want it to be in itself, and we want to grab the Text Mesh Pro UGUI, my favorite. We love Text Mesh Pro UGUI. Now, what I can do is I can say dolphin.text equals, and then I can say player1, and then I can say victory for if you won, and then in the case that you didn't win, I can say is multiplayer, and we do this again, and then I can say, actually this should be in parentheses so that it doesn't get fucking confused, and then in multiplayer, if you lost and it's multiplayer, then it says enemy victory. Actually, I'm going to just say match lost, and then I'm gonna say L sucks to be you if you die to the AI. How does that even line up? Like, how does that appear on the screen? I want to check. That's good. So if you die to the AI, it says this on your screen when you die. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. And I can test to make sure this works. It should say victory if I quickly play the game and win. Which, you know, isn't a given that I'm gonna win. You never know. I could lose to the AI, which physically cannot place anything. Give me a cannon. Well, it gave me 2 cannons and no attack cards. If I get another attack card, there we go. L sucks to be you. So it's actually not working right now. Why? I don't fucking know. Player 1, yeah. Oh, smart. Let me go over to where it's determining these values. So if I go back up to fixed update and find that this thing, it actually should be this one. Might be. Whoopsies. Hoopla. Let me get in this game again, and let's try this one more time. So I'm gonna need at least 1 more cannon and 1 more attack card. Well, that's 3 attack cards. Give me a cannon. I didn't mean to do that. Doom. Easy dub. Victory. It is working. It's just I had flipped around the signs. So yeah, that's interesting. I don't like that font. That's a shitty font. Oh, that Y Hold on, let me find it where it says victory. Let me grab this so I don't. This is literally just so I don't have to bother typing it out here, and I can just copy and paste it. Is it more? This is more work than it is to just type it, but I don't really care. So where's the canvas held? Here. Okay. So this. I hate this. I hate this. Also, it looks really fucking weird when you zoom in on text, but I hate how close the Y is to the R, and then it's just like this gap here, and bad. The middle is fine. I hate this. I'm not using this font. Something else. What do you mean? Oh, fucking hell. Okay, I broke plastic SCM. Don't you just love when? These are very stable programs. Oh, regex. It's not regex. Regex is it's the registry editor. Regex is not that. Regex is regex is the fucking text selecting thing. Regex thing. Can I just search regex? Yeah, boom. Regex. It got me. So if I want to like match everything, I do star. Invalid. You don't like me. Oh, it wants me to do it in this. Star. Matches a character. Does it not? Does this one match first only? One match. No match found. Insertion point. Hold on. Let me grab like an actual regex thing. Where's my regex? I have a regex tool which I use. Regex. Can I just search regex and get it? W3 schools. Thank you. That's regex ER. Regex 101. Yeah, this one. Okay. So you type your thing. Unless I'm remembering. Oh wait, sorry. It's dot that. I'm so fucking smart. Anyway, that actually is what you do. This, because star means any amount, dot means any character, so any amount, any character matches fucking everything. Why is there a line? Why is there a purple thing there? That means it's trying to find a 0 at the end. That's interesting. I actually don't know why it's doing that. I'll make it like this. So now, anyway, that's me getting sidetracked with that. That didn't close it. Now we're back. Plastic SEM is working again. Sex 3. There you go. Segs 3. Sex. I love this. I love naming stuff. Anyway. I think I'm basically good for now. I've got shit to do, like IRL. I've been coding for a bit. I was also coding not on stream earlier today. Source, if you're still here, there is one thing I probably should show on stream because I don't think you saw this. Let me go to the drive. I began work on the design for a piercer cannon. Like this is the design. This is the current design for the normal cannon, and this is the piercer. You can see they're fairly similar, also pretty different in different places. This is just a demo, or this is just like a version 1. I gotta add like probably gonna do the same barrel outline thing. Gonna do some more tweaking of stuff. It's all right so far. I definitely can do better, and I will be working on it. Anyway, that's just sneak peek at a future canon that may or may not be getting added. Anyway, who wants to take a look at game dev? What the fuck is cross? Oh, I know what that is. Never mind. So the Gadir 2 ideas and shit, more like ass. Who wants to see the original wall design? Whoa, that's kind of nuts. I think I should step it back a little bit. I mean, this was the original wall design, which then became Wall V2, which is this one. Also, you can see me giving in here. Also that. Oh. I feel like I should spice up the cover art that I've been using for the streams. Actually, wait, which stream is this? I don't know the number. Damn, I've done actually a decent amount of streams lately. 6 streams. That's pretty good. Gonna send you my progress in a minute. When you say your progress in a minute, are you talking about the message I sent you at 7:10 p.m. like an hour and a half ago that you never responded to? That I feel like that's what you're talking about. Anyway, so fun shit. I probably should make a video at some point because Future Plans a New Game is very outdated. That was before making Gadir 2 and other stuff. Independence. Actually, I want to quickly revisit
I'm the Glob Glow Gabgala. I love book.
Sorry, it just feels really good whenever I watch this video. I love it. Gonna send you add cannons or something to it. Add cannons or something to what? What would I add cannons to? The walls? Or oh. You mean the stream thumbnail? Ah, uh-huh. Yes, I could throw in the image, not the piercer, but of the actual cannon like the two cannon images being used. The two canonical images being used. Canon and copy of canon. Oh yeah, that's right. We got the big boy, the red one. Canon, where's canon? Canon and copy of canon. Yeah. Gotta love how I didn't actually bother making the other enemy sprite programmatically. Like I probably definitely could, just by like taking this one, separating the blue to be white on a different image, layering the two, flipping it. It would have been not honestly even that hard to programmatically create a enemy image, but I was just like, fuck it, and then just duplicated it, flipped it, and changed the colors manually. And that's how it goes. That's how it go. That's how it do. That's how it do be. That's how it doobie do be. Doobie doobie doo. Doobie doobie doo ba. That's its legal name, canon copy of. I know. Also cannonballs. Also. Where is the very secretive moolah? These things. Country clicker, but not. Crazy capitalism. You own a company that buys other companies' businesses as subsidiaries. The more of these companies you own, the more money they bring in with milestones, making them generate more money. You can get people to invest in your company that will allow you to bring in more money. That will reset, and this will like reset the businesses you have bought. Later in the game, you will be able to take your businesses public on the stock market, which will allow people to invest in your company as their own, generating 1% of the investors you are able currently to claim per second. I can speak. Eventually, you will be able to rebirth, selling your company for rebirth tokens, losing all upgrades, companies bought, I can speak, and investors. That's just like some random Bruce like idea of Bruce's thing. I think it's very uncool of Bruce that he does not have the mega game ideas document. This thing is absolutely nuts. Is it? It's not even updated. There we go. It is just Bruce, I think, grinded Adventure Capitalist like a fuck ton, but there is a lot of game ideas in here. Like, goddamn. I think Gadir 2 is actually in here. Gadir 2. Take the minigame from Hammerwatch 2 called Gadir about, like, cannons and walls. Make it a standalone PvP game where you're able to do PvP or PvE. Also, many game modes and new shit made in 3D, question mark, question mark, question mark. I'm not doing that. View extended documents. Also, one thing. If you were here at the end of last stream, or, like, near the end of last stream, when we had Dylan on as a guest speaker, he was talking about a joke game of feeding a farming game into a fishing game, or yeah, a farming game into a mining game, and then a mining game into a fishing game, and then a fishing game into an obby, and then to a bowling game, and then to an upgrade tree game, and then to an archery game, and then retail. That's what this is. The game idea is Dr. Ultima's upgrade tree free Robux, not a scam. The tags that it's going to be listed up, you know, like if I put it on Steam, you know, it's going to be psychological horror, hentai, and adult content 18 plus. Those are going to be like the 3 tags, the 3 main ones. Even though, I mean, I think it's pretty accurate, right? I mean, like, all of these are gonna be. It's just gonna be like you got so you farm some crops, right, and then you sell them for money, so you can buy better pickaxes. So you can mine, so you can go into the mine and mine some ore, and the better pickaxes let you get better ore. And what you can do is you can trade this better ore for better bait for the fishing minigame, where you then fish for fish, which give you which unlock new obbies for you to complete, which will unlock new bowling balls and new bowling alleys to use, which will get you more crystals, and you can use the crystals in the upgrade tree minigame. And then the upgrade tree those will generate PP bucks over time, and you can use those to buy better bows for the archery minigame. And then the archery minigame, you can get your score, will let you get more shit to sell and more employees in the retail management game. And then you can watch paint dry. That's unrelated. Connect 4, pop the lock. I love this one. It's just so good. It's just so good. Yeah. So I just like took a brief aside to look at my game ideas document. There's some pretty good stuff in here. HVH is a standalone game. It's in the name, really. I mean, like, come on. A lot of these, like, some of these have more detailed descriptions. Some of them have like almost nothing. Like Idle Tic Tac Toe just says Idle Tic Tac Toe, 3 reset tiers, Tic Tac Toe. But some of these also have more generous descriptions, like sins.io, Jews.io, but like not in an anti-Semitic way. It's zombies.io, except you're moving and talking with voice lines that must protect the holy church. The zombies are atheists and the bosses are Muslims. Because you see, it's the Catholic version of zombs.io. This is a joke game that one of my friends and me designed. Lake Witty Pisaki. It's a very real game. Shit stories into game. P Nordle, gotta love P Nordle. Bro, HVH was literally the god game, and if it was a standalone game, I think it would be perfect. P Nordle, a dick pic is slowly revealed one random tile at a time, and you have to guess who the dick pic is from. Oh, this is just Source's Dash game. I forgot I put it in there. Make Source's Dash game, except better. Ways I can improve it, and then just talking about ways I can improve it. Tree game. Try King of the Thingies. Sword Generator, the game? That's kind of Hypersmith, but also kind of not. There's the Combiner one, which is more up here. Skull and Bones, the game, but not in Minecraft, but still very similar. Yes. Where's Stanley Ripoff? That's the room. Smell My Balls feels like a Minecraft minigame. Where's the fucking thing? Somewhere in here. That's Kingdom Come. That's a good one. There's the combined crafter game, Hypersmith. This was the original idea for Hypersmith, which I just think is kind of interesting that it's in there, you know. What is the one that I was gonna see? The one for I think like basically every game I've made has its idea somewhere in here, like rooted in here. Grimoire 2. Take the mobile game called Grimoire, but make it less bad. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Hesitancy 2? Basically Hesitancy, except with more shit, Song Importer, etc. I've got like 3 minutes until 9, so I'll probably just cut it off at 9. But you know what I can do? I can advertise the project that still hasn't been taken down. Let me just fuck you, lol, nice boxo. What is that? I don't know. I don't know what these autofill things are. Let me quickly sign in somewhere elsewise so that you don't know my login credentials, although it's not good. I don't really care. It's mostly about the password itself, so you don't actually know what my password is. You can just take a guess. You can take a gander. All right. So my this is my account. You can tell it's my old username, and I literally cannot change it. I would if I could. So shared projects, right? Has anyone ever noticed this? I've talked about it before give me a second while DaVinci Resolve loads. Basically, this thing is a very cool game, like Zombie Dick Ultimate. Real baller learners. Added fucking. Ooh. It gets pretty bad in here. There's some pretty bad things that can appear. like New Code Boner, Gangbang Smashers 4, Slave Trading Ultimate. I love these. Chicken Child, Illegal Prostitute Learners. That game has been on Scratch for how long? August 18th, 2022? It's been over a year since it's been on Scratch, and it hasn't been taken down. And I find that amazing. Anyway, I did mention it in this video, which I have not released yet because the current time length is 33 minutes long. That's how long this shit is. If I go to the beginning, I've been. I could give you guys a sneak peek at the fucking Ask Garlic Phone video. That's an interesting thing I could do. Because I do plan on maybe at some point finishing this. Maybe. If I ever feel down bad enough. Are there any missing graphics? A few. I'll have to refine the tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. You're just gonna have some out of context things like
It's a gourd, bitch.
what is this? It's a gourd, bitch. Some out of context stuff like tennis ball, throw it against the wall, sink pissers, Sisyphus, tennis ball, the actual audio, laughing emoji. This is just peak. I'll give you a sneak peek.
The video.
Okay, so
Actually, hold on. Let me go over to deliver so that it's more of like a. That seems.
the bathroom's already being occupied. Someone's taking a fucking shower.
Piss in the trash.
It's gonna be quiet. I could probably turn up the audio a bit. I just turned up the audio for this. What's I'm gonna skip past my own explanation of what this is. You don't need an explanation. You guys are chill. Get over here. Ah, here we go. We don't talk about that one. So,
To record, I just said like it'd be cool, but hey, if you guys want to like make your own videos out of this, then you can
No.
you can too.
No,
Did
Alright.
shit
I'm
clips
good.
moment.
I'm very good.
I
Shit.
might.
Okay. Are we ready?
Maybe.
I've been ready.
I love
Wait,
this
let me
video.
just-
Spaghetti.
I am going to call
No.
someone my balls itch.
Oh,
I'm
yo,
going
let's
to
go.
call Wait.
Nice.
What a
Me in
great
the
recording.
Garlic
How do
List.
the engineers in the field?
Yo, it's
Farm boy
take
charm
two.
with a
Different-
Megatron
different
deal.
voice.
Yo, wait, that's a great
Among Us
idea.
funny Among Us. Among Us is funny Among Us. I'm done. I'm done. Guys, shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
Okay, so I think that's a good enough insight into the absolute fucking mayhem of this video, and it goes on for 30 minutes. It's not entirely like that. There's chill parts over here, like where I talk about the scratch, the thing, and I talk about my document of all the like really bad things it's made. 9/11 it kind of sucked. I want to show you guys the 9/11 fanfic that Joe Arc wrote. I think this will actually be very educational. Let me get the context for this.
Guys,
Wait. Here we go.
I have a question that I'm genuinely like curious. When do children grow arms?
What?
Like 3 months in the womb.
Like pretty.
No,
pretty
no.
damn-
Like after they're born. Like when do the kids like?
I have no idea
if
what
a
this guy's
kid was
talking about.
watching 9/11 on their iPad unfold on his iPad while smiling, would they have arms?
What?
I think you got mine.
They're watching 9/11 on their iPad? You mean like witnessing it happen like in real time, like on the news,
No,
or
they're watching it on their iPad. They're watching like 9/11 video. They're watching the 9/11 fan fiction that happened.
fan fiction?
Yeah, there's a fan fiction. Check this out.
So
I
what
like
would
they-
the fan fiction be like?
What would the fan fiction be?
Once upon a time, there was a boy named once upon a time, there was a twin tower. And then, in the same time, there was another tower. They were married together for millions of years until
Millions of
suddenly,
years.
Thank you for this.
suddenly, the big bad evil plane came over and's like, I hate you. And so the plane went flying into the towers.
No.
This is like one of the best videos I've ever created, and it's not even done. That's how good you know it. That's how good it is. This call is like 99% just people being really dumb for consistent. BSB, 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 BSB.
Tennis ball thrown against
Yeah.
the
Oh, that's tennis
wall.
ball. I accidentally just revealed what the context behind that one is, kind of.
Ball thrown
Not really.
against the wall.
Jericho's a BSB.
He does have a
Alright, let's
BSB.
see what
Hey,
Yeah.
Giles, remind me, what is a BSB?
Oh, a BSB is a
A
six-digit
big-
number used to identify the individual branch of an Australian bank or financial institution. I do have that
That's
memorized, by the way.
crazy.
Yeah.
What? I don't have a. What is a BSB?
Fuck you.
What? Roll. What is a? All right. What is
Rule
rolling
number one
ball-
of BSBs. Don't ask what a BSB
Booty
is.
sex booty.
Booty sex boots.
No, it's booty sex booty. All right. Here we go. What does
They
roly
wrote
poly
booty
think of
sex
this?
boots. All right, that's enough. That's enough freebooting of this video. Y'all are gonna have to wait for the official release to get more information out of this one. I am just showing like random funny highlights from this, which I think are funny, because they are funny. So yeah, that was interesting. It's now 9:05. I'm gonna end the stream here. Make sure this is all like actually checked in. I've done a decent bit today. Not a whole lot, but good amount. Kind of was fucking around at the end again. It might become a trend. I don't know. Just doing whatever the hell I want at the end of the stream. So yeah, this is where the stream ends for today. Gotta love my background has changed to Powerpuff Girls. It's not normally this. Let me change it to be a different one. There we go. Oh, now it's Baller. Let's go. If you have no context for what my background is, it's a slideshow of like 700 different things, and some of them are random like this. Anyway, there are a lot in here. So it's time to go, at least for me.